All right, so we're back live over on YouTube. Love to see it. When's the roster update? On the 15th. I think we're just going to leave our TikTok stream going. So let's leave the TikTok stream going. It won't let me change, I don't believe, information after the fact, unfortunately. But oh, Will. Let's go. Just kidding. Big. Cool. How come it got delayed? I don't think it really got delayed. I just don't think it was ever supposed to be this weekend. I don't know why there were so many people that thought it was going to be this weekend. All right, chat. I need to check out our recruiting here real quick because I'm pretty sure we have some recruits visiting this week. Visit scheduled. Week 8, week 4, week 4, week 5. This is week 6. I guess I am on the road, so it wouldn't really make sense for me to have people visiting here. I do want to upgrade some coach skills real quick. I've been kind of going heavy. Man, I've been saving for Architect. I need a couple more rivalry game wins. I don't know if that's going to happen this year. All right, chat. Game against San Jose State here, 4-1 on the season. If you're just tuning in for the first time to this dynasty, we do play it a little bit differently because we are currently an offensive coordinator, which means we only play offense. Once I become a head coach, then we'll move over to playing full games. But right now, I do what I can control, man. I do what I can control. On the road against San Jose State, not the most scary of environments, although I'm very much enjoying my San Jose State dynasty that I'm playing off stream. Dylan, I would guess we're not going to get extreme until probably September. All is well, Philly, although I had a tough day of MLB show, bro. It just was not built for me. Really tough day on MLB show. Pretty rough, I'm sure, Kate. Go Boise State, respect that, Dodger. Blue turf, bro. Although they're in the Pac-12 in this year in real life, so we're still chilling in the Mountain West with UTEP. 4-1 on the season. 3-2 is San Jose State. This should be a pretty good playbook for what we're looking to do, especially with how athletic our running backs are. See if the pass blocking will hold up here. I don't love the fact that this game's telling me that I have one dude getting blocked by 2 people. That's a better blocking setup. Love to see it. They don't blitz. They do come really downhill on the drag route there, though. So what I thought was going to be an easy easy completion to start the game does not end up being that way. Big Row played for Fresno State. Really, Cade? I mean, Division I football is pretty lit, not going to lie. We did make Vernon the #1 running back yesterday. If you guys were not here for that stream, our 5-star freshman. He just feels a lot more dynamic, a lot more electric with the ball in his hands, and realistically, that's kind of what we're needing. Oh, we cooked. We cooked, chat. Slot fade, gets it out to Claybrooks, and Claybrooks going to take that for an early 6. Let's go. Not right now, Philly. I've bought so many minor league hats over the last little bit, bro. One thing I will say is this... Out of this playbook specifically, the standard, what's it called? The standard spread option one, I don't get offered as many triple options. And triple options are really, really electric to run in this game. His first college roommate is new O-line coach for Montana State. Really, Cade? I really don't want them to win. I'm gonna be honest. Bray, I mean, fuck. I just want him to get fired, bro. I understand why they kept him on for the trade deadline. Obviously, it's hard to bring a new GM and let them control those huge changes. But fuck, man, he did not do anything yesterday. Ivan, I mean, that's pretty good, right? So 17% is, I think you get the All-Star voucher at 20%, if I remember right. So trying to use them, fair enough, Philly. I mean, to be fair, like I said, I will buy any minor league hat that anyone wants me to buy. Or there's sometimes that I consider buying major league hats. Like if you want me to buy a Phillies hat, like if you want me to buy one of their throwback hats specifically, I would definitely buy that shit. Appreciate that, Talon.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback.
I don't hate Philly fans as much as I hate Eagle fans. I don't know if this is the same experience other people have. I will say the Philly fandom is hard to deal with. There's a lot of people in that fandom that are just a bunch of dickheads. It just is what it is. But I don't feel like Phillies fans are nearly as big of dickheads as Eagle fans are. Or Flyers fans, for that matter. Get a Rockies hat? I mean, can I defer the payment? A hat size? 7 5/8. What do you think of Boston people? I've never had any bad experiences talking to people from Boston, personally. Need a guards hat? I don't know about that, Chief. Can I buy it on FanDuel? Oh, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to trust the process here, chat. Damn, Truckin. Boston's GOAT? I don't know about GOAT, but I don't know. I have no love for the Guardians. Not that I hate them either. It's just it's a franchise I don't really care about. I might need to go back to CMU's playbook, man. That was the playbook I was using off stream last night, and I like the amount of triple options in it. Oh, fuck. That was not at all where I should have went with that ball. Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can option, triple option. There we go. They're just not asking me to use it. Thoughts on Micah Parsons asking out? I mean, it's not surprising. I don't know what the fuck the Cowboys are doing and why they are talking about him the way that they've been talking about him. It's actually nuts. You don't talk about your star players the way that Jerry Jones talked about him the other day. Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Philly fans are just delusional, only care about championships, which is crazy because until recently, Philly was not like a good sports town. Like they've only recently been good at a lot of different sports. I guess the Phillies were good for a little bit, but like the Flyers have been kind of junk for a while. The Eagles were pretty bad for a good amount of time. What's the deal with the Guardians gambling investigation? Well, they found trends with how Luis Ortiz and Emmanuel Clase were pitching that were really, really out of the ordinary, which triggered an investigation into whether or not they were not cheating, but gambling. That's a really weird story, bro. It's a really, really weird story. Ooh, shit, that safety fell off. Didn't expect that at all. Not gonna lie. The one that I'm rocking right now, Andrew, the throwback Mariners hat, they're electric, bro. So good. All right, let the defense get set. Check out the blocking. I'm going to try to cut back behind the double team here. And I just didn't hit the hole. That's tough. Cubs throwback hat? Do the Cubs have a throwback hat? Haven't they just worn the same hats for ever? Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Damn, they're really coming downhill on those short throws. I need to send you an East Washington hat, and I'm good on that one, Chief. That one will go straight into the garbage. They would strip my fucking University of Montana fandom. Are we down 7-10 to, or no, we're up 10-7. Why did I skip a? I don't understand why I skipped a drive there. What team should I rebuild? Troy. I made the wrong read. Thought he turned his hips to run. He did not, in fact, turn his hips to run. I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job. Let's watch a video on Montana's new football facilities. Man, it's nice. It's nice when you can spend actual money on your program, right? Instead of, unfortunately, where Eastern is, where they're thinking about cutting the program instead of spending money. Should I sell Cattell? I mean, Cattell's the best second baseman in the game, and I think there's a real argument to be made that he's like a top 5 card in the game. But I don't know if I could say that any card is worth that amount of money. Hold on one sec, chat.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Nelson. With the catch, it's Brown. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Miners can really attack on this second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now.
All right, chat. Wife called. I mean, this playbook does feel pretty good, though. It doesn't give me triple options as much as I want it to, but there's been some plays that I definitely feel pretty comfortable with.
You see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss, and that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man.
Spreads, man. Spreads, making it so there's not, like, heavy defensive line or people in the box on this game is really, really important to run the football. Heisman. This is on Heisman. I have a nasty feeling I'm going to miss this kick for some reason. Nope, we're good. Any kick from the hash on the road in this game is a scary, scary thing to have to do.
Plenty of time left in the half.
The other thing you guys should be doing to help the run blocking is make sure you look at the blocking assignments. Press L2 and press the right stick to the left, and you'll see where your double teams are, which should be able to help you a little bit, like figure out where you want to go. Oh my God, that lineman needed to get out of my way. If that lineman would have just kept climbing there, that's an easy touchdown. You're not wrong, man. Heisman is ruthless. Although, like I said, I'm an offensive coordinator right now. It's going to be even more ruthless when I have to play defense. Damn, they were in man coverage and no one got out to block that dude that I needed to block there. Let's go, not a real count. All right, if I could hit the flood here, it'd be pretty sick. Good shit. To a zone speed option here to Vernon. See if we can get him out on the boundary. We'll take that, 6 yards. Need to pay attention to the clock, though. I mean, we are down to 40 seconds left in the first half. All right, that's good. First down, chance to get a new call in here. I don't really love all goes. I also don't love play action this close to the end of the fucking half. Jesus Christ, bro. Some great rank seasons. Oh, I forgot to change my fucking information on Twitch. I changed it literally everywhere else and forgot to change it on Twitch. Holy shit. Let me change that real quick. How was I focused on doing it everywhere else and completely forgot how to do it on Twitch? All right, there we go. Updated it. All right, I don't really know where to go with the ball here. Oh, he crossed his face. That's a great throw on the post, bro. Hell yeah. They blitzed the piss out of me. I had a post on. You'll love to see that in that situation, chat. Cover 3 against some corner routes could be pretty good, especially if it's match.
To the air on first down. Looking left.
All right, fair enough. Man, I could take an all go here, just take a shot at the end zone, but kind of looks like they're in a cover 4, so kind of MLB The Show is this? It's not MLB The Show. MLB The Show fucking made me get off today. Just go down. Called a timeout a little bit too early. We'll take the 37-yard field goal and take it 16-10 into halftime. Oh fuck, just kidding. I talked to people who said walk-on kickers in this game were like goated. They're not. They're in fact not goated. I need a kicker going into next year so bad. This dude's kicking meter is fucking crazy fast at 30 yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Let's go, Philly. What are you feeling? Or shoot me a whisper or a DM somewhere. I tried to cut back there. Did I get the first? I did not. Hate to see it. All right, I definitely can't lose this game, man. You kind of need to lock in here and start scoring some points.
Everybody in the stadium here on third down, expecting him to get the ball again.
On third and short, the power run here.
I didn't get the first on. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god. I cannot believe I didn't get the first down on that. That's crazy. Double mug look is like the perfect to run this out of. I would have preferred Vernon to be running it, but we'll take that. Pick up the block. Burrow gets up to the second level, and that's a big run on a short fourth down. 12 for 83 for Burrow in this game. Sounds good, Philly. Nelson might take this one to the house with the great cutback on the speed option. The Reed guy got picked up. Appreciate that, Hunter. Yeah, because, fuck, after that Disneyland trip, got to be careful with my bank account for a sec. Holy piss. We spent so much money on that trip. Damn. Love to see it, chat. I mean, Malachi terrifies me because his carrying is atrocious, but he's so athletic. Hats ain't cheap. They're not, bro. They're not.
Looking downfield, it's Nelson.
I did run a robber there. Luckily, I was able to get it out of my hands before the safety really came down too heavy on it.
You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room.
All right, we'll take this down to the fourth quarter. 20-20 ball game here. Kind of do need to play a little bit better if we're being honest. What's up, Daniel? I wish I could get more triple option in here. Third, actually, you know what? A 3rd and 1 triple option kind of does feel like the move. If we're being real. Damn, I kind of want pizza tonight. After how dirty MLB The Show did me. Triple option on a full house. Ever play Red Dead Redemption 2? I have, but I've never finished it. I need to finish that game at some point. It's so hard for me to finish fucking story games at this point in my life. I mean, we'll take the first down there. What happened on MLB? I just had a rough day. Lost a game because I can't fucking hit. Goated game? It's an incredible game, man. I think that's why kind of everyone has so much faith about the next GTA. Just because, like, Rockstar, all they do is make unbelievable games. Ghost of Tsushima, I got a few hours into it and then never got around to finishing that either. I haven't actually finished GTA 5 either. It's crazy. Like, I always start, like, story games and then just never get around to finishing them. I did it recently with fucking Zelda. I started a new Zelda run through, was really excited to potentially finish it, just didn't. I mean, and Malachi Nelson's hurt? Sick. What in the fuck just happened to my offensive line there? My left tackle gets beat inside and my left guard gets beat outside. My whole left side of my offensive line just folded immediately there. That's crazy. The other issue is I don't think my backup quarterback is super... He is. He's a freshman. 83 speed, 87 acceleration. Crazy change of direction. Better carrying, too. All right, the freshman. Let's see if he's got any juice, man. Unfortunately, he has to come in on a 3rd and 20 and basically just arm punt here, but...
It would be nice to pick up a few yards on
there's no way. If I can get into field goal range, I would take it, but they're very clearly in cover 4. I don't really feel great about this, if I'm being honest. Probably just step up in the pocket. I mean, he might have done it. Oh, my God, he fumbled. He had better carrying grading than Malachi and then literally fumbles his first carry of the game. Sick. And I'm down 27-20 with 2 minutes left. Oh, God. All right. Okay. Malachi's back in, although he is going to be... He's going to be pretty injured.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
I mean, fuck, bro. I just probably shouldn't run another screen here based on how they played it last time.
They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Damn, I really thought I was going to convert there. All right, 2-minute warning. Losing this game would be pretty devastating, especially for reasons of my fucking team having low championship contender, which would make me lose a lot of players going into next year, if I'm being honest.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
All right, buck 53 remaining, still plenty of time. Don't really have to start like super pressing myself yet. I do love that this outside receiver is getting pressed. Fucking blitz the shit out of me. Blitz the shit out of me. Yeah, I mean, my left guard literally didn't do anything there, and even after he got picked up on the block, he just got blocked straight into me. But well, shit, chat. Picks up. Let's go, Orta. I need to win this game, man. I need to win this game. I got to figure out a way to come through here.
QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
It'll be 3rd.
Just brutal. All right, we do have cover 3 here, which is good for comeback routes, though.
Back to throw. It's Nelson. Oh, they're after him.
No, he was so open. I didn't have time to get it out on. Fuck! I didn't have time to bullet it. Oh my God, I want to puke. That tight end was so goddamn open there.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30.
This is crazy because I don't actually feel like my offense has played that poorly. But fuck, bro. Like, the fact that I only have 20 points here. Okay, run the football here if I'm being real. Minute 8 seconds, still plenty of time.
On the ground, it's Burrell.
Nice.
The Miners get enough for the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
55 seconds here, still plenty of time.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Running away from the defense. Does not get the 1st down. I think we're going to take, honestly, I was going to take this down, but I think we'll just come out. 30 seconds, still plenty of time. The pitch man is way deep here. Malachi gets the 1st, 23 seconds. We'll take the 1st time out there. All right. Okay. Listen, I'm going to be honest. I don't hate running the football here again. Inside zone, although they're going to come out heavy. How's this block up? Honestly, should block up pretty well. There's hat on hat pretty much across the front. Good cut. Burrow into the end zone. That's a big touchdown. I'm terrified that I left them too much time, even with 20 seconds. We did not, but we are on offense in overtime. They scored a touchdown.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown.
I mean, that was a really, really big drive there, if I'm being honest, chat. It got dark quick. It did, bro.
It's Nelson. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people.
We take those. We take those. We take those.
Diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in. Quarterbacks.
Oh, I don't trust that this slot option is actually going to work the way it's supposed to. Thank God it didn't really matter. Just hand it off the middle. Gotta keep the CFB dream alive. We're trying, bro. He's running heavy triple option here all of a sudden.
I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football.
All right. Gotta score again. This is a hell of a game we're playing right now against San Jose State, bro. This is crazy. Damn, my offensive guard, my left guard, just absolutely took that dude's head off on that play. That was crazy. This double team, he just ended this linebacker's career. Bang. My man did not have his head on a swivel. I don't know why he didn't think there was going to be an offensive lineman coming at him there. But that man's whole life just flashed before his eyes. He thought about his mama, thought about his daddy, wondered why he was flying through his air.
With a condensed field in overtime, if you can establish the run, it is a huge advantage.
All right, they have too many people in the box here, but just going to trust our offensive line to do their job, and they do again. Burrow's able to convert on a nice little first down there. I mean, we're just starting to kind of punish them on the ground, which is really what we should have been doing all game. What I really want to do with this playbook. Oh, what a pitch! Vernon into the open field. Touchdown! Malachi with an unbelievable pitch there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm actually terrified as I was pitching that. Could not have been more scared. All right, chance for a two-point conversion here. Don't like how they've come out already. If I'm being honest, I just try to go inside zone here. It looks like it should block up, although that safety scraping over the top does scare me a little bit. It didn't block up at all. All right, we don't get the two-point conversion. Shit. All right, I'm still an offensive coordinator, man, so I can't play defense here. I can't play defense here, but what we will do is we'll set it to slow and we'll watch every play.
Now on first down, they
need our defense to get a stop here, man. Need our defense to get a stop. I don't care if it's preventing a touchdown or preventing the two-point conversion, but got to do something. And that's just not going to do it. First and goal immediately. I'm very terrified we're going to be cooked here. Very terrified we're going to be cooked. Already first and goal at the 6-yard line for San Jose State. We're getting no pass rush. Great play by the corner to break that up. Second and goal now for San Jose State. UTEP 4-1 start on the line. Only loss so far is Michigan at the Big House. He just absolutely tucks it up. Fucking go for the ball, brother. Listen, defense. You got to go for the ball there. That can't be just a knockdown, bro. He literally just threw that straight into your hands. That should have been the pick. Pass rush. Able to get there, and he throws it away, and that's going to be 4th and goal at the 6. Game on the line. This game has been way closer than it had any business being. Come on, defense, do your job. 4th and goal, he sends pressure. They huck it up. Picked! Let's go! Don't run it out. What are you doing, brother? I mean, I respect the stat stuffing. It's going to be a 109-yard pick 6. You did call that shit, Cade. Holy fuck, that might be the longest pick six in... No, it's only 104.
And talk about a turn of events. 4th and goal. The defense...
Defense special team final score, right?
Just gonna swat this thing away.
That was such an unnecessary... I thought he caught it too. That's why I didn't call it for a second. I 100% thought that wide receiver had made the play there. Malachi Nelson goes 250, 75% completion percentage, and 2 touchdowns. And we take those, though, chat. We take those. That's a big dub. Malachi really came through for us at the end of the game. And now that I know I can run a little bit more triple option out of this playbook, it's going to become a lot more viable. Triple option's a blast in this game. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't think option was very fun last year. Well, it also didn't help that it was broken for like half the year because you would pitch the ball like 90 yards behind you. But the triple option's been fixed. It's elite. It's so much fun. All right, week 6. I'm pretty sure that this is a visit week. We do get the 4-star Rashard Cornell from Goodland, Kansas to commit. We also get the 4-star Timothée Tautu, the 4-star corner from the Woodlands, Texas to commit. I'm pretty sure we are still in a recruiting battle against Cal for one player. I'm really hoping we can come through on that. Kalen Carroll is the Mountain West Conference Defense Player of the Week. He's the one who ran back the unnecessary touchdown at the end. He's also the National Defensive Player of the Week. Very unnecessary return, but good for him. I follow the Mariners, boy. I'm really a Pirate fan. Greg Burrell is the Mountain West Conference Offense Player of the Week with 18 carries, 116 yards. Did that say 6 touchdowns? I don't remember Greg Burrell having 6 touchdowns in that game. Maybe I'm off base. Do I need to go back and look at that fucking... Dude, Eugenio coming back to the Mariners is huge, man. That's a good pickup for them. Claybrooks had a touchdown? Yeah, so that's what makes me super confused. Burrow had 2 touchdowns. Maybe I misread it. I thought it said 6, though. That was super confusing. All right, chat. That's a big dub, and more importantly, it opens up some recruiting hours for us to throw on other players. Unfortunately, we are back to being locked out by the corner on a championship contender. We're back down to B-. Very annoying that keeps happening. But luckily, no one else is really able to go after him, although Ohio State now has championship contender high enough to go after him, which means I probably lose him. Do have a week 8 visit coming for Hops, the free safety. The 4-star edge, man, it's going to come down to it. I think this might be week 7. I think he has a visit to Cal this week. If they lose the game, we end up getting him. If they win the game, we lose. South Carolina starting to put some points on the 3-star dual threat athlete Ty Bostic. So we're gonna go ahead and just dump points on him. This is the last thing I want to do is lose this guy right before. I guess we can hard sell him. That works. That's a good enough hard sell point wise. 3-star halfback is into his top 5. He has a week 8 to Colorado State. Ugh. We might just try to dump some points on him, see if Colorado State can have a bad conference prestige, coach prestige. Yeah, that should be enough points. I mean, the positive is our cells are starting to get better. This vertical threat tight end is someone that I really would like to have on my team going into next year. I'm not gonna lie. He's into the top 5 as well, so we'll go ahead and start dumping some points into him. Coach prestige, championship contender brand exposure looks to be. Gonna make the World Series. I don't think the Mariners make the World Series, but I think there's a very real chance they end up winning the division now. Which, if you would have asked me that 2 days ago, I probably would have told you no. So, all right, we're gonna look for some tackle help here. Gonna throw 25 points on both of these tackles. Also have 25 on a right guard. We're looking pretty good there. I mean, to be fair, we're kind of looking pretty solid across the board on our recruiting battles here, chat. We're just kind of trying to hang in here on some of these players. I am kind of curious, though, I will say is, like, could I get in on any 4-stars here? Is there any 4-stars who aren't really getting recruited? There are. A wide receiver, a 4-star wide receiver, contested specialist, 4-star athlete, agile type. Although Texas Tech has an offer out to him. No one is going after this wide receiver from Vegas. Madison, Mississippi for a contested specialist. There's a lot of wide receivers here, man. An athlete contested specialist might be pretty solid, though. Route artist could be pretty good, too. He's from Orange, California. Pipeline for me. Damn, there low-key kind of is a lot of 4-stars still available. This lurker, unfortunately, already has people going after him. Although, I am in his top 10. $110th. He's a route artist archetype. He's the 110th rated player in the nation. I'm going to throw him on the board, and we're actually going to throw points on him. Offer the Scully. Mariners Yankees ALCS. I could see that. Alright, now I can throw 5 more points on someone. Let's throw 10 instead of 5 on this right guard, especially since Kansas is kind of starting to come a little bit. Pause. Alright, chat. Who do we got on the tap today? UNLV playing at Allegiant Stadium where the Raiders play. They have some pretty nice facilities, not going to lie. I'm going to look to run one of our alts. I'll run an alt. Orange, white, orange. Kind of a fan of that. Kind of a fan of that. You not scout before offering? I don't have the points to scout before offering yet, Chris, unfortunately. Virtually everyone would be better.
Bright Light City gonna set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' seasons as each are trying to break into the top 25. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UTEP Miners, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the UNLV Rebels.
All right, I'm definitely down to get that Phillies hat, by the way. The throwback Phillies hat are electric, bro. They're so nice. All right, chat. Here we go. First opportunity to hold the ball. 5-1 UTEP, 4-1 UNLV. This is probably the best team we're going to play in the Mountain West this year. Mountain West got a lot worse by losing so many teams that we lost to the Pac-12. We did actually have to battle against San Jose State, hoping we can get a little bit more fluidity in our offense today. And that's a really easy completion to start. 2nd and 4. No way UNLV's going to have that many people at the game. You're not wrong. Dude, I was fighting with UNLV fans on Twitter last year nonstop, bro. Yankees-Phillies World Series? I mean, I could see that. The Yankees got a lot better after the trade deadline, in my opinion, man. Good screen there. Big gain. See if we can get him on the cake read option. Vernon's going to go ahead and get the ball. He finds his block, is able to get 4 yards there. Not the greatest run of all time, but that's a nice solid 4-yard gain. All right, a lot of people in the box here.
Yeah, it's nice, man, when you get that roll going. You start to create some momentum,
Dumping underneath the Vernon, coming out of the backfield. Nice little play. 3rd and inches. I don't hate a 3rd and inches triple option, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Yeah, Yankees did a really good job around the margins. And picking up Bednar is a really good pickup for them.
It's huge to continue to build that confidence.
Although I'm curious if, much like Samuel, he loses some of his aura by leaving Pittsburgh. I'm going for this, by the way. It's an unfortunate pitch on the triple option. That is always kind of the fear when you're running triple option, is that can always be an outcome. But we're going to trust the offense here to make a play, get the yards we need. And we're not going to, unfortunately, thought we were going to be able to run away from that defender, and we did not. Turn the ball over, but then the defense does a good job getting it back to us. Looks like they should be in a cover 3 here, so these comebacks should be wide open unless they go all blitz. Which they didn't. Good ball. That was actually not a good ball. Unbelievable job adjusting from the wide receiver there to make the catch. Hey, Coach, I don't know why you want me to throw the football so much, but this is a run-first football team here. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball.
Alex Orge, you went to your high school? He's going to be good. Hi, he's going to be solid. Cincy, thank you for that follow. Appreciate you, my dude. I got the free rusher. They double mugged me, and I got a free rusher because the right tackle didn't fan outside after seeing the blitz wasn't coming. That's actually brutal. That's actually brutal. Once it's obvious that no blitz is coming there, you have to be able to get back outside. Damn. Okay. See if we can just get some yards back here. Dude, they're showing me a lot of pressure looks right now. UNLV is. Defense is doing a good job.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson.
Ooh, God.
Makes the catch. It's huge.
I lose a yard there. All right, 3rd and 19. This is not exactly the situation you want to be in this situation. Rebuild in Iowa, what do you think? They have a really fun quarterback on their roster from South Dakota State. No, he ended up at Iowa. For some reason, I was thinking he ended up at Northwestern.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Throw it away from the corner. Make a play. Hell yeah, bro. What a ball by Malachi Nelson there to convert on a really, really deep third down.
With guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
Yeah, and they did a really good job shutting down the option there. I needed to cut back with the quarterback, but there was no cutback lane.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has
All right, 6 people in the box versus 5 people blocking. Don't love that, so we're going to go ahead and change to a wide receiver screen here. It should block up, honestly. Wow, that blocked up supremely well. What made you pick UTEP? I really am a big fan of their uniforms, big fan of their stadium. They're switching to the Mountain West next year. Plus, they have a former 5-star prospect as their starting quarterback, which I think is kind of a fun, like, narrative.
So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Oh my God, they shot every gap known to man there. All right, only able to get 1. I need to get the running game going a little bit yet. It's been kind of bad so far, which I killed San Jose State with it last game. I can't come back and not be able to run the football in the slightest this game. Bad RPO choice. That might be a play that works really well on All-American that does not work as well as Heisman. All right, should be able to pick this up. Unfortunately, the only throw really I can make here is on the crosser. It was open too. I just didn't lead it out in front enough. All right, 26-yard field goal here. My kicker is ass. Almost missed it. I pushed it so far left, still almost missed it. You need that really fast guy from Ball State rebuild? Fuck yeah, bro. Curtis Strickland, the GOAT. I miss Curtis Strickland every day. Although Malachi's pretty quick. He's just not 99 speed quick. They were a super fun team. That's how I feel about it too, dude. I'm the OC at UTEP too. This is probably going to be my last year here if I get a good offer. A conference championship this year is kind of what I'm looking for. I don't know if we're good enough to make the college football playoff, even if we go on a big. Just get out of your break, brother. There's literally no one on you. You almost got me sacked because you didn't want to run up the field.
Getting some completions because you're setting up the slant go. Later in the game, the quarterback can pump the slant route and then hit him up the sideline for a big game.
Dude, they're doing a really, really good job shutting me down, running options. Really, really good job on it. 3 years left for a Buffalo head coach job. I would think I want to leave for a Power 5 coordinator job. I think that's kind of what I'm looking for here.
catch in the middle. It's Burrell. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Miners look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first
Dude, there's
down.
nowhere to go. Damn. I could have thrown it underneath late there, but I had already come off the drag route before that. Power 5 drops the first, second one, how to settle. I passed up Power 5 jobs last year too. I got offers at, I think Florida State was one of the jobs I got offered, an offensive coordinator job at Florida State. But I thought, like, staying only 1 year at UTEP, like, that doesn't feel fair. National championship prediction, it's too hard to say. The transfer portal makes it really hard to know who's going to be cohesive year to year. What's up, Chase? Vernon breaks a tackle. Is able to power? Nah, it's 4th and inches. I thought I was going to power for the first down there. It was almost really impressive. I don't know how well this play is going to work. They have a really, really athletic, although double mug look does help here for sure. Burrell able to cut inside, and it blocks up, and he almost takes that to the house. I love that play. That halfback zone toss is immaculate. I found it last year when I was playing this game. It's carried over to being very good this year. All right. We have an unblocked. Why in God's green earth would my fullback not be looking to block upfield but getting out there to the corner? Is that guy unblocked? Yeah, bro. My right tackle just decided that he was not going to go block the dude in front of him there for some reason. Decided to just, like, watch. God, running the football is so frustrating in this game sometimes. Legitimately couldn't do anything there. They have a lot of people on the line of scrimmage here. Just don't trust my ability to throw the football at the goal line.
Now they're going to throw it. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And that's just excellent.
I saw that the corner had inside leverage there. I tried to lead it back to his body, and he just ran past it. That's so brutal. Are you planning on playing some Madden on stream? I think so. I really do think a Steelers rebuild would be fun, especially because, like, after year 1, you're looking for a quarterback, which is kind of fun. Like, you get 1 year of Aaron Rodgers, and then you're immediately looking for a quarterback in the draft. Schwarby or 99 Kurtz for your DH spot? Schwarby. If Kurtz had, like, any semblance of vision, man, I would argue him just because of swings, but Schwarber is just objectively the better card. And also has an electric swing, so.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they...
Yeah, I can't believe we're already so close to Madden coming out, man. It's kind of dope that they are going to be dropping it earlier this year. Holy fuck, that defensive end is very fast.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Damn, that defensive end shut that down real quick. Doing online Dynasty with your subscribers, it just feels like a lot of effort to run. And I can never be sure what my, like, schedule is going to be, so I don't know if, like, you know, I can set it to advance and stuff. I thought about it last year. If I wasn't married and didn't have a kid, it'd be something that I feel like I could do a little bit easier. X was so open, I just didn't have time to get it to him. You run a league of your own? Yeah, that feels like a lot, bro. Yeah, I didn't play any Madden last year. That linebacker from FCS yesterday was cracked. Dude, he was a goat. Greatest fucking linebacker I've ever seen. Great ball to the tight end. That's a perfect score right before half. Take the 10-7 lead going into halftime and get the ball after half. You'll love to see that, chat. You really do. Like babysitting adults to play a video game, and then you get people who get in their feelings because they lost a game and they want to drop out of the league. And what's up, Bear? No threads program is really disappointing. I don't disagree. Man, my daughter is having a meltdown right now.
He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks.
Don't take an unnecessary hit there, especially with the fumble risk.
And that is why this guy is a true dual threat quarterback. You've seen him all game.
What's a real chat? Let's hear it.
Over 200 yards passing, and how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways.
Dude, no. There's no way that linebacker makes that play. That's crazy. I threw it right to him. I probably should have high pointed it, but that was going to be open over the back of his head, and he just didn't give me the opportunity. Should at least 5 cards? I mean, we don't get 5-card programs very often, if ever, anymore. But yeah, that's brutal, bro. It's just it's hard to be a fan of a team that has bad ownership.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is a top 25.
Sick.
One of the best units in the entire country.
Super sick.
Situationally, they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations.
Holy shit, bro. This is so frustrating.
Is being dictated by the scoreboard.
Reaction time of Sloth just watches the football hit him in the fucking helmet.
To throw any completions.
Super sick. All right, let's see if they blitz here. They don't. They're in the perfect defense to stop a flood. It bothers me really bad that they changed how playmaker works in this game. The fact that you have to press left trigger and then press up to get the player to run up, or get the playmaker to run up, is something that I just cannot get used to. After like 15 years of it just being press the right stick.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much
What
done
was
the
that?
last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep
And that
in
was
their own
all?
territory, hoping this drive will be
We'll talk about it.
Missy. Whoa, are you okay?
I don't know. We've discovered screaming.
We're having a straight meltdown here.
looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Miners have put themselves in
Right?
dire straits after that
Told you to go easier on her with the Bednar news? Dude, that's what I'm saying. She's really hurt by the Pirates right now. Holy fuck, that defensive tackle makes an unbelievable play. Dude, we might actually be cooked here. 14-10, and all of a sudden my offense has completely forgot how to play football.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Cooked him on the outside. Good ball. All right, we're okay. Think of the children? True. I can't believe he hasn't been fired yet, honestly. Unless Bob Nutting is telling him that that's what needs to happen. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand the decisions yesterday. I just don't understand how you trade. I mean, like, Bednar makes sense. I'm not going to complain about them trading Bednar as much as I think I probably would have traded Santana, thinking that Bednar was going to take a hometown discount to stay with the Pirates, but I just don't understand how you get that return. And the one that's very frustrating is Bailey Falter. Like, how the fuck do you trade Bailey Falter for, like, nothing because you considered him a non-tender? He's a sub-4 ERA pitcher. I like, what in the fuck? Why is that linebacker unblocked in this look? Dude. Holy fuck. The run blocking in this game makes no earthly sense sometimes. Why is my outside receiver going to try to block down and block a defensive end? What the fuck is the blocking decision? Why would your right tackle and your tight end crisscross? Brother, what the fuck? Why? Why would your right tackle not block the dude right in front of him? And why would the tight end not take the defensive end? In what world does it make sense for the right tackle to block the fucking, I guess he's technically an edge outside linebacker, and the tight end to block the fucking defensive tackle, defensive end? They're in a 3-3-3, or a 3-3-5, so whatever. But what in the fuck? Like, how is that the blocking decision there? It's so frustrating, dude. Yeah, the run blocking in this game is chalky sometimes. Absolutely chalked. Skeens won't be a Pirate for much longer. Honestly, I bet you they trade him next year in the All-Star break. Because he's about to go into arbitration, and if he wins Cy Young this year, he's going to get like a $20 million number in arbitration. There's no way Bob Nutting pays a player $20 million. Why are you guys telling me to go from this 4th and goal from the 3 rather than taking the guaranteed 3? I guess this must be an analytics decision.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down.
I mean, the Pirates rotation could change tomorrow if they call up Bubba Chandler. So Chase, it's Skeens, Keller, Heaney. Why am I blanking on his name? He's a prospect. That Mike Burrows, and then you don't have a 5th right now, unless they think that Oviedo is going to be ready to go here very quickly. What do you think would be the best package for Skeens? You have to go find a team that has crazy amounts of top 100 prospects, because that's the only thing you can do. If you're trading Skeens, you were saying we're another 3 years from competing at least. Harrington's still up? I don't believe so, although they haven't used him as a starting pitcher really this year. I have no idea how that blocked up as well as it did. A defensive tackle basically snuffed that out. I'm trying to think, like, the Dodgers probably could make a pretty good package for Skeens just because they have a lot of, you know, what you would consider like top 100 prospects. I enjoyed getting in fights with every Yankee fan on Twitter yesterday because I said that they don't have a very good farm system. And heaven forbid anyone have a negative thing to say about the New York Yankees. But they don't have a very good farm system, so. Adam is a long guy out of the pen. Yeah, they haven't run a real 5-starter rotation this year. They don't have a great farm system. They're like bottom 10 in the league with their farm system. Maybe it's not a bad farm system, like I said, but it's definitely not. Fuck me, I just ran out of bounds. Malachi Nelson might actually be really hurt here, chat.
The Miners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
It's Jones and Scrubs basically, and even Jones looks like a quadruple A hitter because based on his strikeout percentages. I mean, he hits for crazy power, but
they'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line.
The part that made me really angry yesterday was fucking Jeff Passan carrying water for the fucking Yankees farm system and pretending like the Pirates got some sort of super sick return. Like, that shit's nuts. I know the media loves nothing more than good players going to big markets. It's what they all jerk off to every single night. But fuck, man, at least you can like be honest to people who follow you. And I like Jeff Passan normally. But fuck, man, carrying the water for prospects is crazy. He's a young Gallo. He probably hits for a little bit more contact than Yellow, but John Heyman got to be the worst reporter? Yeah, you're not wrong. He gets so much shit wrong, it's actually insane. Good conversion there. Still 24-14 here. So even though this game hasn't went swimmingly and we lost our starting quarterback, we're still kind of comfortably winning it. Tupa's come in and did what we needed him to. Has just enough speed. Should be a 15-yarder. He hit me late, out of bounds. All right, come on, Miners. Dude, I don't understand run blocking in this game. I really don't. Early World Series prediction. I mean, I still think Dodgers-Yankees probably makes the most sense. Although the Astros are going to have a chance here. The Astros are going to be a real problem for people this year. Yeah, I mean, this is just not blocking up. Why that middle line? Why my fullback would look to block the safety rather than the middle linebacker in this situation? I do not understand. Cass Kaiser, thank you for that Prime Gaming 4 months. I appreciate you guys. Did I just get a fucking false start? Why? I changed the play with plenty of time remaining. Why did my running back just decide that he was going to jump off or false start there? Yeah, the Padres bullpen is going to be crazy. Although I've not posted something for the last like 5 days that I've just had in my drafts, which is the fact that Jackson Merrill is like 100 WRC plus hitter this year and has a 700 OPS. And people told me he was the next fucking coming last year and tried to pretend that he wasn't just Brian Reynolds.
Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys. Turning on the Jets. He gets it to
that's just been sitting in my draft for days because I haven't wanted to start an argument on my Twitter. But we can stop pretending that Jackson Merrill is the second coming. He's a really good player. You play whole game or moments? I play a whole game, but I'm an offensive coordinator, so I only play offense right now. All right, looks like a cover 6 here, maybe? Wow, what a route. Unbelievable route by Vernon, our starting 5-star running back. Real rookie of the year? Yeah, bro. Oh, my God. All right, we're going to take a knee here. Just take a 31-14 win. We're happy with that. PCA greater than Merrill? Dude, PCA coming into power was not on my bingo card. Was not on my bingo card.
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals.
Would you be disappointed if we got rid of Reynolds? Yes. Only because you locked him up to a long-term deal, and it once again shows the fan base you're not serious about contending for the next couple years. There's a certain point where if you start trading players just to trade players, you really should just trade schemes, which fucking hurts. Ty Bostic, 3-star quarterback, ends up committing. I lost the fucking 4-star edge to Cal. That's actually brutal. For Kyle Lewis? Dude, Kyle Lewis, COVID season. I was a Kyle Lewis truther. I thought he was going to be so good. All right, can't get back in on this corner. Unfortunately, we've been overtaken by Ohio State, so that recruitment's probably over. We're just going to go ahead and call it on that. Although we should be able to get a couple more 4-star players onto our prospect list here. I'm assuming there's no 5-stars that were open at this point, right? There is, but unfortunately I can't go after him because he is a deal breaker. Positive, there is a lot of very open 4-star players. I wouldn't hate getting this linebacker down here. Ooh, 4-star corner who's into his top 8. Kansas is the only team going after him really right now. And he's interested in us. Athlete, agile. Ohio State's going after him heavy now. That recruitment's over. Tested specialist wide receiver from Honolulu, Hawaii. No one's going after him. Why is no one going after this contested specialist from Vegas either? The thing about Hawaii is I don't think anyone's really going to recruit out of Hawaii. So we're going to go ahead and throw him on our board to see if we can get involved on that as well. We're going to offer a scholarship to this 4-star corner. Throw 50 points on him. Offer a scholarship to the 4-star wide receiver and throw 30 points on him. Into the top 5. What's our sell here? Coach prestige, conference prestige, playing style. That's actually a pretty good sell, I'm not going to lie. We're going to go ahead and soft sell him on that. We don't really have a whole lot of points otherwise. This athlete power rusher is into his top 5. And Tulsa's starting to go after him kind of heavy. I mean, I probably should start to look at getting some of these visits in. Like, most of the big players we're going after, we have visits already scheduled, but like some of these like right tackles and stuff, although 30 points on a visit, 25 points on a visit, I just don't know if that's going to happen. This dude does have a week 8 to Colorado State. Probably ends the recruitment if they win. But it is week 8, and we have a 5-star on campus, Ronnie Hops, Tennessee and Arkansas starting to run us down. He has a week 10 to Tennessee. If I was reading tea leaves, that's probably not going to go well for me. We are substantially better than USF. We have to win this football game. And we're going to rock our throwbacks here. We have to win this football game. Just have to.
Welcome everyone to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the UTEP Miners. Free A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of...
I don't understand the Twins deadline. Like, maybe the Twins just don't feel like they're going to be competitive and it makes sense to just burn it down. But it feels like it was just like a last second, all of a sudden they're just going to trade everyone. And that's where it's like the names that they ended up trading yesterday hadn't even been previously getting floated. That's where it gets like kind of confusing. Are you just recruiting just in case you don't leave in the offseason? Yeah. In case I don't leave in the offseason, I don't want a horrendous team next year. Plus, if you can pull a top 5 recruiting class, which we're already not going to do, but if you could pull one, it obviously helps you get elite recruiter. And while recruiter is pretty worthless in this game, elite recruiter is not worthless.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football.
Ethan Denton's going to sell the team. I mean, that makes sense. But even then, wow, fuck me. Good God, bro. But even then, if that is the case and ownership's looking to sell the team and just wants to get out of debt, like, I feel like there's a better way to have went about it than the way that they ended up going about it. Good run. I need to start running that more on the goal line, chat. That play is actually kind of nasty. Like, I could see myself staying a 3rd year at UTEP here.
Offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Ball. Oh my God, I just got her running back absolutely put into another dimension there. Just should have just traded Joe Ryan and Buxton. The only issue, and I didn't realize this yesterday, is Buxton has a no trade clause. So Twins fans were telling me that in my comments yesterday. Because otherwise, yeah, you should have traded everyone. If you're just going to trade everyone who's not tied down, trade everyone. Fellas worth 380k stubs? No. I don't really think anyone in MLB The Show 25 is worth 380k stubs, if I'm being real. Except for, like, not Correa, Beltran. Something like that. Yeah, but if you're Buxton, like, I know you want to stay in Minnesota, but like, realistically, wouldn't you rather go to someone, if they're going to just completely tear it down and start over, wouldn't you rather go to a place where you could compete?
And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra...
Are you asking me? I'm currently 6-1, if you're asking me my record here.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Oh, that's a bad read. Holy shit, bro. I am getting kind of cooked here. Maybe run a triple option and try to get something going with our offense. Oh, 10-5 rights for Buxton? Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
First, do no harm, right?
Yeah, I mean, it could be family dynamic too. Like, maybe his family really enjoys it in Minneapolis. Earl is into the open field. I don't think he has the speed to take this to the house, but that's a really, really good play on the triple option. We needed that because our offense has been absolutely anemic up to this point.
What a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those.
But like I said, like, if Buxton is going to be a part of a rebuild, like, you think he'd want to leave. Or if they told him, like, hey, we're trading everyone. Like, you are not going to be competitive on this team for the next 5 years.
Rides to back and leaves it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
He's going to stick with the Twins no matter what? Yeah. But if the front office is going to repay that by blowing it up, I think fans would understand if he was like, all right, it's time for me to move on. That I'd waive for Yankees or Dodgers. Can you imagine Byron Buxton in the Dodgers fucking outfield?
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add them down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking to pass. It's Nelson. He lets one fly deep.
Oh my god, that's a great play by the safety. I needed to get that ball out earlier. I didn't realize that the corner was going to bite down on the underneath route. He was open, and I just needed to hit the hole shot. 44 passing yards, 74 rushing yards so far on the ground. Home run away from the cycle. Okay. Listen. Let Ben Sherrington cook.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
You're not wrong, Connor, but I think that it's okay if a player's not loyal to a team if the team shows that they're not going to be loyal to the player. In case of recency bias, listen. Let Ben Sherrington cook. Maybe he knows everything that we don't know. Completely over Peguero at best. God, I thought Peggy was going to be so good, bro. I'm so tired of falling in love with prospects and them not figuring it out. Are you mad about the Pirates' return for Bednar? Yes. What an ass return, bro. What an ass return. What makes me way more angry is all of the Yankee fans in my mentions telling me that they actually have a good farm system and we should be happy getting their 9th overall prospect.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Also, can I just be honest with you guys? I love Bryce Harper. Absolutely love Bryce Harper. What he said to Manfred, he can go fuck himself. As a fan, I don't give a fuck about Bryce Harper's ability to make more money. I want my team to be competitive. And the only way my team is going to be competitive is with a salary cap and a salary floor. So I do not give a fuck about the 1% of baseball players who make $35 million plus a year. Get the fucking salary cap in baseball. Where do you think Micah Parsons is going to go? I don't think he ends up getting traded. I think this is going to be exactly like Myles Garrett, where like he was like, oh, I want to be traded, and then they get a big deal done. I think he's just using it to leverage.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease.
There has to be a cap on the floor. And I don't understand, like, oh, baseball players are like, oh, it hurts our earning capacity. I mean, it might hurt the earning capacity of, like, the top players, like the Shohei Ohtanis and the Juan Sotos. But for your average baseball player or, like, the second-tier guys, it makes them way more money over the course of their career. Look at the NFL. Look at the NBA. Like, I understand why the players are like no salary cap, right? Because I think it's worse for players, but ultimately I think it's only worse for a fraction of players.
Quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Like to make the World Series, I feel like it's insanely wide open. I agree, but just because there's not really any dominant teams, I do think when it comes down to it and it's time to win football games, the Dodgers just have too much talent. Damn, bro. Triple options in this game legitimately are so much fun to run when they work correctly. No, like right there, that would have been sick if I could have gotten it out. I just couldn't. And I have an injury on my offensive line. That's brutal. All right, we really do need a blowout win, especially with a 5-star recruit in attendance here. Like, if you guys would come to play, it'd be sick. Good ball. Guys got so many injuries right now, and they'll eventually get guys back. Exactly. Although the one thing that you can't count on for the Dodgers is any sort of health in their pitching staff. That's the issue with the Dodgers, is like they hurt every pitcher every single year. It's crazy. I was also super surprised that they traded Dustin May, especially given, once again, they have so many injuries at pitcher. Unless they think he's going to absolutely cook himself again at some point. Which, I mean, maybe based on how hard he throws, like, you kind of expect that. But I mean, if he would have came down with that, that would have been nuts. Who do you think will sign Murakami in the winter? Honestly, the Yankees. Although, you know what the worst case scenario is, right? Like, it's another Japanese player going to the Dodgers. But I think the Yankees make a lot of sense. They have a hole that he fits immediately.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38.
Good kick.
Splits the upright.
Hoping the Nats. There's no way he goes to DC. The one, I will say, one place where I could totally see him going is Seattle. Seattle always has does a good job reaching out to the Japanese players. Obviously, like what they had with Ichiro, like a lot of Japanese players obviously view Ichiro as like a hero. Maybe the Mets? I mean, the Mets are going to be able to throw money at him.
Here comes the option. The pitch. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
No, Jacob, I didn't. Although I would rather they not try to reinvent the wheel and then just fucking get a salary cap. I mean, there's a tried and true method of fixing the situation, and it's salary cap and salary floor.
For anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. And they're able to
Think their money on Pete, though? That's true. Although Murakami's a third baseman, not a first baseman, right?
On the option. Now the pitch.
God, triple options are so goddamn fun to run in this game.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going.
Ooh, I don't think this is going to block up, is it?
And he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now.
It did? Blocked up really well? Oh my god. Why would you run back at me? Brother, just go block in front of you? Why would you look back towards our goal line to block there? Holy shit. Besides him, who else is a big free agent? Honestly, I haven't paid attention to this free agent class at all. Although I very rarely look at free agents because as a Pirate fan, I know we're not going to sign any of them anyways. So, big tutty there, chat. Big tutty there. Defense come through for me. They do. It's still 24-3. Let's go. We're in blowout win territory with a 5-star in attendance.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
No, Jacob, I think that's the issue with baseball. The only people who disagree about a salary cap in baseball or the players, first of all, Vernon, 5-star to the house. I hate how he carries the ball as a coach. In this reality, it scares the shit out of me, but can't beat that. Yeah, I just don't understand it. Like, and I tweeted it yesterday and people disagreed, but there's realistically like 8 teams in baseball that are worth it to root for. If you're a fan of the other 22 teams, you're wasting your time following the sport. Schwarber's a free agent, but doubt he leaves. I could see it. Schwarber's been passed around more in his career than I would anticipate someone of his caliber being passed around.
Back to pass. Sets up the screen. And that did not.
Rays would have a World Series by now with the salary cap? Yep. What are the 8 teams in your opinion? I think it's the Yankees. I think it's the Dodgers. I think it's the Giants. I think it is... I'm trying to go through all the divisions. The Padres. The Blue Jays. The Astros. I had a list yesterday. The Braves, yes, the Braves spend money. The Phillies and the Mets. So technically that's 9. But like those are the teams, and people were like, well, why don't you think the Brewers or the Rays? And I'm like, well, it's because when you're a small market team that doesn't spend any money, at some point the voodoo magic's gonna run out. Like the Rays and the Brewers, based on how they play baseball, are going to have a situation where they go like 8 to 10 years without winning worlds or making the playoffs and without winning a World Series. It's just the reality of baseball. The teams who spend money make the playoffs way more often. Braves don't spend money except on their own players. I mean, but when you can draft and develop like the Braves have, that doesn't really matter. The Rangers spending money the way they have is a fairly new development. So it did win them a World Series. You could probably start throwing them in that category. The Royals, surprisingly, are headed towards that category too. The Mariners? Nah, the Mariners don't spend any money. And it's the same. You could argue that maybe the Angels deserve to be in that category, but their ownership spends money on the wrong things. I have to say the Cardinals. Yeah, I think we've hit a point with the Cardinals where their voodoo magic is over, and they're going to be like an average franchise moving forward. You're not wrong, Jacob.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, the nice lead here late in the third quarter. They're satisfied to just run the ball
with their farm system. The issue is the new age Cardinals I don't really trust to develop talent. Like what new Cardinals prospect has hit? Like Mason Wynn has been okay. Gorman ended up being a disappointment. What's his face? I'm blanking on the outfielder who was like a top 5 prospect or top 10 prospect in baseball that has never figured it out. Walker. Jordan Walker, thank you. What about Oakland A's? Not the Oakland A's, but I will tell you, you know who had a sneaky good trade deadline? The Oakland A's did, bro. Getting Leo DeVries to put into that middle infield in the next couple years. The A's are going to be a problem when they get to Vegas, bro. The A's are going to be a real problem when they get to Vegas. I know John Fisher isn't going to spend money, so like those players aren't going to stick around, but that team has a lot of talent on it. Thoughts on the Eric Davis card? I never like Eric Davis cards. Surprised the Cubs weren't on your list. The Cubs and Red Sox both don't make the list because they're big market teams that pretend that they're small market teams. So like the Cubs sometimes will spend some money, but for the most part they let all of their homegrown talent walk. They let Bryant walk. They let Rizzo walk. And ultimately like those players have fallen off, but there's no reason that they should have left Chicago.
Nice job by the safety on that play, deep in their own end.
They let them walk at the right time. I just don't know if those players fall off the same way if you keep them in Chicago.
As soon as he saw the QB take off, he was able to
Sandberg or Utley at second? Why not both? I've been telling people all day that I think Sandberg Utley is a really nasty platoon situation.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive
all right, let's go ahead and finish this up. Get a big dub here. Would rather a touchdown here if we're being real. Love it. They blitz the linebackers. Ted or Raleigh at DH? Raleigh. Switch hitting is just way too important in MLB The Show, bro. If you're telling me I have to decide between a hitter that hits one side or a hitter that hits switch, I'm gonna pick the switch hitter like 90% of the time. Especially with like PCI shrinkage and stuff on higher difficulties. There's no incentive to use like left-handed or right-handed hitters, especially right now because lefties are so hard on the meta right now. All of the best pitchers in the game virtually are left-handed pitchers. Although it's kind of changed a little bit with Kluber and Ubaldo and Corbin Burns coming. But I guess they've shifted the meta a little bit for starting pitchers. But relievers, all of the best relievers in the game are lefties. Crazy boosted captain switch hitters. Yeah, it broke the fucking game. The switch hitting captain was so bad last year that it made me want to stop playing ranked. It was nuts. I do need to post a video today about how I think MLB The Show is getting rid of BR and events next year. I know I've posted it on Twitter, but like the changes that they've made to events, taking away standalone rewards, and now they've taken away standalone rewards in ER. I just realistically, like, I don't think either of those modes live past this year. On Huck. Hopefully that knocks a screw loose. Fucking dick. What do you think about Rob Nen? I pitched with him a little bit earlier. He's pretty solid. Feeling a little bit better. Great RPO, bro. Great RPO. And the spin with the tight end. Let's go. Let's go. Good shit. Lightning prediction, Salvador Perez or Bryce Harper? God, Bryce Harper would be sick. People would be super hyped about that. MLB The Show's went on such a heater with content recently that I really hope they just keep it up by giving us a crazy, crazy good Lightning card.
The screen and watch out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense.
Roman Anthony? I haven't paid attention to what he's done this month, to be honest. Benjamin, you don't have that money. Quit lying on the internet for clout, brother. You know you're not giving anything to anyone. You're probably a bot at that. Favorite show of all time? MLB The Show 20. I'm sorry that that was the last game before it came out on Xbox, because you guys definitely missed out if you've only played since 20 or 21. That was 99 Glass now. He has a good pitching motion, but a 4-pitch mix that I don't think is very good. Ooh, I think I made that catch. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna challenge that. No harm, no foul. I'm pretty sure he made that catch, bro. I don't know that that left foot came down. No, I'm pretty sure he made the catch inbounds there, man.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to check?
Let's go.
And the officials agree it'll go his way.
I don't know if the Tigers are going to spend the money to re-sign Scooble. That's the issue I have with everyone's like, oh, re-sign Skeens. I'm like, I don't think the Pirates have the money to re-sign Skeens, which hurts my soul. Ooh, yeah, dude, fucking tacos sound good, I'm not gonna lie. I had Taco Bell last night, pretty decent. But like some actual like good Mexican tacos. I know all tacos technically are Mexican, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like a hole-in-the-wall Mexican food joint that just makes incredible like carne asada or birria tacos. Fuck, I miss California right about now. Good job by Vernon. I hate how he carries the ball, bro. I might need to go, like, change how he carries the ball. The loaf of bread scares the piss out of me.
Coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long. Going to Steelers Seahawks? I'm going to Steelers Bengals. I'm looking at the prices on those tickets. Not crazy bad either. Oh, I should have given that. Fuck. At least I got the first down. All right, let's try to score one more touchdown here to make this a really, really big blowout for the... Say you hate Shady McCoy? What do you mean? Although, are you talking about Shady talking shit about Ben Roethlisberger? Because that shit's nuts. Shady, or LaShawn McCoy, not anywhere near an all-timer like Ben is. Oh, he had the loaf. Did he have loaf of bread? Dude, that's crazy that you can play in the NFL with that shit. The only people I ever see have that kind of carry style is like corners who get an interception and then don't know how to act. I mean, I can see that, Brian. Jari over Ned is ridiculous. I just don't think anyone will take Jari's contract. Good shit. Last second touchdown there to end the game. Pat, you love to see it. 52-17. That's exactly what we hope is going to happen when we run this playbook. 607 yards of total offense. 238 on the ground at 6 per carry. And fucking 369 through the air from Malachi. 5 touchdowns. Hell yeah, bro. Someone can have Eric Carlson? You're not wrong. What do you think of Shannon Sharp getting fired from ESPN? It's not shocking, bro. It's Shannon Sharp, if it would have just been the only thing he had happen was those allegations and he got him taken care of, he probably sticks around. But basically, since Shannon Sharp got to ESPN, it's just been fucking
controversy over controversy over controversy over controversy. And you can't have that shit if you're ESPN, bro. Do you guys remember Shannon Sharp literally left his Instagram live on while he was clapping cheeks right before he got accused? Just brain dead decisions. All right, chat. This dude has a week 10 to Tennessee. If he gets to that week 10, we lose him. Can't believe I lost this 4-star to Cal. That's so fucking annoying, bro. All right, week 8, Colorado State. Oh, they lost. Let's go. Let's go. I'm probably going to get this 3-star running back. I'd love to see it. Contested specialist. Where am I at? This 3-star tight end I actually really would like. House call. He's looking pretty good. Where am I at on this right tackle? He has a week 11 to Cal. I kind of want to get him on a week 10. Even though it's on a bye, just so I can get the visit boost. And then I need to start hard selling this dude. C plus B plus C. That should be good enough. B plus B plus C. 11 plus 9, that's 20. All right. This dude is primed for a hard sell. Need to go find points for him, though. All right, no one's really going after this guy, so that's nice. And this actually is a pretty good sell, too. Go soft sell here. Cubs World Series? I don't think so, bro. I don't think that team's as good as the Brewers are. Let alone fucking winning a World Series. All right, Washington's starting to go pretty heavy after this dude. I don't know if that's gonna happen. We're starting to make a run on Kansas here, which is solid. We're not into the top here on this wide receiver, but that's fine. We'll keep going on him. I just need to find points. I just don't know where I do it. I mean, some of these guys that like have no one going after them, basically, maybe you pull some 5s off. No one's going after this dude. I need to find another. Kansas is kind of going after this dude, but that's fine. I really want this right tackle. Just us and Navy, basically. One's going after Sharp. Honestly, I'm okay losing this right guard. I need this tackle, though. I need to hit a hard sell on him. Are you excited for Grizzly games? Dude, I can't wait. Literally there every weekend. I'm a season ticket holder. All right, chat. It's 4:54. Let's play this game against Nevada and then call it. We're into the top 25, chat. Currently ranked number 23. Nevada's actually pretty decent. They're pretty much the same as us across the board. We're going to go all whites here. Nevada's pretty good, man. It's going well, James. How you doing? Seattle, your second favorite MLB team? It's either them or the Angels. The fact that the Angels gave me field passes when I was there, that breeds some loyalty, not gonna lie. And they gave me a bunch of bobbleheads and shit. Breeds loyalty.
After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good.
Dropping there his whole career sad. Yeah, you're not wrong. Although, once again, at least with the Angels, I feel like they actually want to try. That was a horrendous decision, first play of the game. Sick pick, bro. Sick pick. Down 7-0. Fucking, okay. All right. Regroup, chat. Not how we've wanted this game to start, not going to lie.
Leaves it with the back.
Burrow's able to get a nice 9 yards there on the first run. We need to run the football here, chat. Just need to run the football. There's nothing worse than throwing an immediate interception as soon as you load into a game. You're like, oh, fuck, it's going to be like this. And I will say, this game's exceptionally tough, too, because we're on the road. So this is a good team we're playing on the road.
And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Malachi's currently cold. Gets the running back into the open field there to get a lot of large yards back. 9-yard gain there. Puts us into a much more manageable 3rd and 7. Babe Ruth's best cards in 85. Someone said he had an incredible June, and I could totally see a retro flashback for Babe Ruth. Like, I don't think that's a crazy take at all. Oh, we cooked. We cooked. Go get the ball. My starting wide receiver being number 45 makes me want to puke. But damn it, he's fucking good.
See if they can turn this drive into points.
99 Trout from the finest. I don't know if it'll be the finest collection. I would guess we're going to be waiting a hot minute for 99 Trout, though. Like, those kind of players, like 99 Trout, 99 Griffey, they generally wait a little bit longer so they can make them really, really juicy. Unless we get, like, a 99 Trout in, like, one of the mini collections. Vladdy Sr. I thought Vladdy Sr. was coming today. He would have been perfect for that, like, outfield assist program. Although, give me a Hall of Fame Vladdy Sr., please. I haven't used his cards the last couple of years. I don't know. Was it MLB The Show 21 that I used his card and it was electric? And it was 21 because I had Vladdy Jr., his All-Star MVP card, and his dad in the outfield simultaneously, and I had them hitting back-to-back in my lineup. Even 2 righties, bro.
They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him?
Yeah, Vlad was the All-Star MVP in 21, wasn't he? I believe Derek Jeter's best cards in 96. Yeah, Jeter's gonna come soon too. Oh my God, please. The one that I'm really surprised about, I'm surprised David Wright didn't get a card for his jersey retirement. I thought that would have been the perfect time to give it to him. It'd be cool if MLB The Show did more stuff like that, where like a player has something happen in real life and then you can go get their card in the show. Wow, I absolutely Joe Flacco'd that. Just hucked up a ball there and got a pass interference penalty. Get bailed. How'd you get the name Nutsy Poo? It's a play on my last name.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee...
Get bailed, chat. Get bailed.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the back in the middle.
Vernon is so fucking good in that 5 wide receiver set. I wish that speed option, the motion speed option out of 5 wide, worked in this game instead of being broken. If it did, wow. Appreciate that, Fluffy. Hopefully I'm the only lawyer you know, but... Crosby, it's all dependent on what his contract looks like with Konami, because I think that's the reason he wasn't in this game. Appreciate that, Kalen. Alright, gonna look to run some comebacks, although cover 2 probably cooks me here, if I'm being honest. Oh, fuck. Get the ball out of your hands.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him. And just didn't seem like he had his
stunned on that
eyes
dude, and
on
it was
the
epic.
position
Yeah.
that ball was in.
And then I have to do it every fucking year, dude. Every year people talk shit about me, and I have to post a new video being like, hey, I'm not a loser just because I play a video game. Really upped your game? Dude, Wyoming was a fun rebuild. I played a lot of Wyoming Dynasty last year before I went to Tennessee. And Tennessee was cool, too. I really enjoyed playing at Tennessee. Big juke to the outside. Burrow fighting and does score the touchdown there. Dude, I have a sick 1-2 combination in my running back room. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Especially these dual back sets with this triple option. It's actually filthy. I think Penn State's going to be good this year, but it's all going to be based on how well Drew Aller plays. Realistically, that's the difference between them being like a top tier team and just like a good team. And I don't know if I trust him, especially after that appearance in the playoffs last year. Drew Aller on the Steelers, I cannot imagine something worse. Nice one, Pierce. So much healthier than many hobbies, and it's hella fun. Agreed. I remember, like, I understand, like, gaming used to be like a pariah thing, right? Like, everyone considered being into gaming being a nerd. But like gaming is mainstream at this point. Like you have athletes gaming. Like Karl Anthony Towns is huge on MLB The Show and 2K and COD, and then you have like Kyler Murray. But
you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense.
Franklin's also. I don't trust Franklin to win big games either. You're not wrong. Jamar Chase is on COD right now. Crazy. I also I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I kind of hate the fact that like athletes have figured out they can be streamers as well. So like I know Darius Slay. I see him live on TikTok all the time playing MLB The Show. But it's like fuck. You guys are already super famous in real life. Can't you just have let normal people have this shit? Tyreek Hill's always streaming. Just let normal people be fucking streamers, man.
Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive.
We're kind of cooking here, by the way, chat. Like this, after that first INT early in the game, Malachi's been fucking nails here. Is this cover 3 or is this cover or a match? It's cover 3. Ugh. Oh, way to break a tackle, Malachi. You still play 99 at Bautista? He got benched today. I'm done with Jose Bautista already. He's on my bench, but I can't do it, bro. Nah, Crosby, I don't. Step up. I'm just straight running here. Yeah, I don't like I knew I didn't like it early, but I cannot stand Jose Bautista's swing, bro. That shit is ass. Oh, that's a bad. I didn't see the safety in the end zone. If that was cover 2, it's an easy touchdown. Yeah, don't like Jose Bautista's swing at all. I went back to Manny Ramirez, who actually has a fucking electric swing. Especially now that they changed it back to his earlier swing. He's my starting left fielder right now, Crosby. I fucking love that card. He's one of the hitters that I feel even comfortable with going righty-righty. It's him and Buxton. Who else? It's really just him, Buxton, and Trout are the 3 players that I feel really comfortable hitting righty-righty with. You better than Ted Williams? I mean, you could platoon him, especially if you struggle with Ted against lefties. Yeah, Jose Bautista's swing was just not it for me. Basically, anything inside I was cooked on. I couldn't turn on anything.
Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Trying to beat the
That's a choice. I mean, if I would have came down with that, that would have been kind of freaking out.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game.
99 Acuna or 99 Sandberg? How are those 2 players that you're considering playing? Unless I'm missing something. Those are much different positions, unless you're talking DH options. But there's no reason Sandberg should be a DH. His defense is elite. They do, Jerison. Their stadium is super sick too. Oh my god, that's a terrible read. Fuck. I'm gonna go for this. Kind of feeling myself. This seems to feel better for me. One Pierce, I like revamped. Ever since they brought it in last year, I feel really comfortable with it. Step up. Just enough speed. Just still using 97. You still use 97 Soto? I respect that. No, Kate. I moved on to Eli Willits, who is actually killing it for me. He hits the ball really hard.
I think this receiver's forte.
I started by just giving him a little bit of run. But Eli's your center fielder. I respect that. If you don't have Beltran, he might be the best option of like speed, fielding, and hitting. And he's a switch hitter. There's a couple of positions that, like I said, I really care about defense at. Center field and shortstop are pretty much it. Like, you cannot get away with having bad... Oh, fuck, I wasn't paying attention to the clock. Rip. I didn't realize we were that close to half. I checked out there, chat. It's really hard to return kicks in this game. Does anyone else feel that way? I feel like when you're returning kicks, you're just stuck in the mud. Although I will say, after having double parallel XP for like fucking 7 weeks in a row, Going back to standard parallel XP legitimately hurts my soul. Parallel XP is so slow.
Running so far in this game. That time on the option play, nowhere to go though. Defense, they were in position. They tackled him for a loss.
All right, I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football. And
That's crazy. Yeah, I like revamped, man. And I was really happy last year when they brought it over to Madden. I think it's very much how I enjoy throwing the football. 3rd and 21. Are they going to come down here and press? Nah. What are you doing, Emerson?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Oh, I'm going to convert on that. 4th and inches from the 25. I'm going for this with a halfback toss. See what they come out in. Oh, this should work. Got rid of Scott Rowland at 3rd. I liked Scott Rowland's swing. Like, better than most people in the community did. I hit like 360 or 370 with him, and pretty much all on Hall of Fame. Today really hurt my batting averages. I'm back under 300 with a handful of players in my lineup. Wow, that blocked up immaculately. Oh my goodness. Brown off to the races, isn't able to score, just runs out of gas there, but damn. That was the world's greatest slip screen.
The Miners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The option look. And the ball is free on the pinch. And the defense got it.
All right, fair enough. Didn't have enough time to get that pitch out, apparently. Still 35-7, so, like, I can't be upset about how this game's going, but I have turned the ball over a lot in this game, and I kind of don't like that.
It's Nelson. And he's down after the short.
I will say one thing that they did a lot better on in this game than they did in CFB 25 is your wide receivers actually come back and fight for the ball, which was a big issue that I had in last year's game.
Running back on the move. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Right there's where he's so scared. Yeah, I mean, when options work, they hit big. When they don't work, though, or you make a mistake, guaranteed turnover. Yes, Cade. Basically, it's the player with the best season will get the finest.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs.
Comeback route, maybe? Although I wouldn't hate hitting my tight end up the seam here if he's open.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He wants to go deep.
I mean, that's an absurd ball. That's an absurd ball, Malachi. Holy cripes, bro. Unbelievable ball there. Using chipper? Nothing wrong with that. Although that J-Ram, if you can get him from the All-Star, is filthy. What's up, Pancake? Damn, that was a nuts ball. Cover 3, which means the stick and rod is not gonna work here. Oh God. Oh, Jose, here's your first baseman. Your team's all sorts of fucked up, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy. Although, and then I look at Chev, and he's just using Lindor over at first base, and he literally plays it perfectly. There probably, realistically, should be harsher penalties for outer position in MLB The Show. Oh, that's a pick 6. Rip. Still don't have Rogers that bad? Nah. Give myself a 4-touchdown rule and move on. I mean, that's probably a good call. I probably should start doing it. That was such a bad pick 6. Just stared down the screen there, knowing full well I was going to throw that ball. Plus, part of the reason I'm playing this one out specifically is because I know it's my last game of the night. Using Burns 99 as your ace, that Burns is great. He still has a crazy low ERA for me. People don't hit him well. UTEP into number 23, chat. Look at that championship contender going up. Need it to be B+ if I'm going to keep Malachi Nelson, unfortunately. If I keep Malachi for the rest of his career, I would be shocked, because I didn't think there was any chance in hell this man was going to stay here. Luckily, I had a really good first year. Nasty with 98 DeGrom, even without Outlier, huh? God, running plays are very frustrating sometimes. I just don't feel like your offensive line does a very good job of getting up to the second level on linebackers in this game. It's almost like combo blocks take too long to develop.
They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Got his man quickly.
Easy first down there. I don't know why they want me to throw the ball so bad. I'm up by so much. Just let's run this out, my guy. Though I need to stop running read options because I don't really want my quarterback to just continue to get crushed here. Rather than letting the safety take my head off, we'll take the first down and then get down. Sounds good. Let the defense get set here. I mean, this is play action. I don't know why it's saying there's a combo block.
Use the play fake now to throw.
Oh my God.
Lets it go. Fires to the big fella.
Does that have a rollout I was unaware of?
Still a bit short of the first down.
All right, if this blocks up for a second, this should be a touchdown against a cover 2. Nah, they rotated to it. Damn, it wouldn't let me get out of the pocket there. Shoot.
It's hard enough to get this guy on the ground once. That's his 2nd sack of the day. Nice job getting in the backfield, not getting deceived by this guy's speed, because we've seen this QB, man. He can make people miss.
My tight end is so good. Ow, how was that 4th and inches? No way, that's not a first down. What? Oh my God, that's brutal, and I don't love how this is going to block up. How do you think Mullins will be for the Mets? I don't know, but I'm really sad we're not going to get a trade deadline because I would love a 99 Cedric Mullins.
On 4th down, looking to pass.
Love it. Good shit there.
Might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. And the Miners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Let's go. Way to fight for me. Really good game against an equivalently rated team. 49-20, 3 minutes left. Probably should just throw on shoot clock here. Surprised Luis Robert wasn't traded, or Luis Robert. I am too, although the White Sox should have traded him like 2 years ago, based on how they've blown it up. I don't understand why they've held on to him, to be honest. The best 3-star DL on the planet, though in 3 years he's 50 sacks. That's crazy. I do like that 3 stars are a lot more viable in this year's game than they have been in years past. Like, you could build a team full off of 3 stars if you go deep into architect and deep into tactician.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
The midline read option.
Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to.
I asked him price for but even then, like, at some point you have to move him because it's not like you're gonna re-sign him. He's run out of time until free agency. Recruiter and the motivator, and it seems to work well. I just don't think Recruiter's that good this year is the issue. I think, at least in my opinion, I think they nerfed Recruiter way too heavy in this year's game.
Now he's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Ernie on the Jets. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21.
Like 3 days later, got ghosted. Never again. Welcome to life, brother. Shit's super annoying. Oh, fuck. I don't know how that dude slipped the block, but okay, fair enough.
This guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to
I will say Elite Recruiter is still very good, but Recruiter itself is not great. 20 for 138 for Greg Burrell in this game. Get after it, brother. What a day for him. I will say, in this playbook, he gets a lot more touches than Vernon does, which is the opposite of the Penn State playbook, which is the whole reason I moved Vernon to be my #1 back.
They probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. They get him
Down to the 3. I'm going to call a timeout, see if we can score 1 touchdown here before the end. This is really fucking disgusting behavior. I would get punched in the face by another coach if I did this shit, but... Alright, we'll just go halfback inside zone since... Oh, it worked well. Okay, cool. Love to see it. Oh yeah, chat. Another big game offensively. A lot more turnovers in this game, which does hurt. 554 yards of total offense, 250 on the ground, 311 passing. Did have, I think, 2 interceptions. Yeah, 1 touchdown, 2 picks for Malachi. Don't love that. Rushing, Burrow goes for 138, Nelson goes for 37, Vernon goes for 68. Curious defensively, 1 sack, 1 interception, 1 tackle for loss.
That's going to do it from here.
Okay. That's crazy, GFS. That's honest. I'd crash out, bro. I get it. All right, chat. We're gonna go ahead and advance to the next week, and then see how our recruiting is, and then we're gonna call it an evening tonight. Damn, I did lose the D tackle to Navy. He must have had an unbelievably good visit. Is next week, week 10, am I gonna end up losing this free safety because he has the chance to go to Tennessee? Week 10, although we will probably end up in a recruiting battle. Yeah, he has a visit to Tennessee this week. If Tennessee wins this week, he commits to Tennessee. If Tennessee loses this week, he commits to me. 5-star prospect on the board here, Ronnie Hops. Opportunity to lock him in. We will probably end up in a recruiting battle with Aikman if I was a betting man. SMU starting to go heavy over Cookus. That's probably the end of that recruitment, if I'm being honest. I get this right guard on a week 11 visit? I don't hate that. Perfect. 15, and I probably can get another dude on a visit, although that's a competitive visit, which I hate. I feel like guards and tackles specifically shouldn't get to competitive visits when it's very clear like you could move one to the other side, right? Like I don't like that the competitive visits are based off of the same position there. Wyoming for up conference prestige for recruiting, either the Big 12 or the Big 10. One Pierce. First move. Oh, if it's a first move, Big 12. Big 12, or you could do realistic change and move them to the Pac-12, like the rebuilt Pac-12. It's still not a great conference, but it'll be better than the Mountain West. All right, we bump up to number 2 on this wide receiver and bump up to number 1 on this corner. Love to see it. They do have a week 11 in Navy, which I don't love. Navy's just going to steal all of my D tackles in this game, apparently. All right, sounds good. You do realize if you go to the Navy, you are going to the Navy, right? Like, you're not going there to play college football. You're going there to go be in the Navy. All right, so we have some opportunity to go a little bit more into Scheme Guru here. We're going to up our DBs all the way. Honestly, I wouldn't hate upping our running backs. Boost to trucking and break tackle, boost to spin, juke, and ball carry vision. Cool with that. All right, chat. We're going to go ahead and call it on that one. Thanks so much for coming out and watching me play MLB The Show, and then rage on MLB The Show and come over to EA College Football. I'll talk to you guys soon. Everyone stay safe out there. Peace. How are you going to survive the 30 minutes?